A road trip odyssey, Jeddah to the emerald heart of Aseer via Taif, Bani Saad and Baha, and back to Jeddah. Salam everyone. Hi, how are you my dear friends? I hope you're doing wonderfully today, full of energy, good health and barakah. Inshallah. May Allah bless your days and keep you safe on all your journeys. It was a serene early morning in mid-September 2022 when this unforgettable adventure truly began. The Fajr Adhan echoed softly across Jeddah streets as I finished loading our study, set in outside my apartment in Al Rehab, Jeddah. Coolers packed with fresh fruits, water, dates and snacks. Warm jackets for the highlands. Prayer mats, cameras ready to capture the big green flooded mountains. And hearts full of excitement. My brother arrived first. Assalamu alaikum ya akhi. He called out cheerfully, stepping out with a big smile. Wa alaikum assalam, how are you this beautiful morning? I replied, embracing him. Alhamdulillah, I'm full of energy and ready for those zigzag roads and green valleys. He said. Cousin joined soon after, carrying extra supplies. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hi, how are you both? Excited for the mountains? Wa alaikum assalam. We are excellent, alhamdulillah, I answered. Let's make dua for a safe trip filled with beauty. We prayed Fajr at a nearby mosque, then set off on the inland route, Jeddah to Taif, then through Bani Saad to Baha, and deeper into the Aseer highlands towards Abha. This path offered dramatic mountain transitions, lush greenery and legendary zigzag roads through the Sarawat range. The round trip would cover around 1,600–1,900 kilometers over 12–14 days, with plenty of stops in nearby villages. No coastal aleth this time, pure highland magic awaited. Day 1, Jeddah to Taif. The ascent begins. We left Jeddah behind as the sun rose higher. The city's modern towers and Red Sea views fading in the rearview mirror. The road to Taif was smooth and familiar at first, passing through arid landscapes that slowly gained elevation. After about 2 hours, we stopped at a roadside cafe for breakfast. A friendly attendant greeted us warmly. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Ahlan wa sahlan. Hi, how are you today, travelers? Wa alaikum assalam, brother replied. We are good, alhamdulillah. Heading to Taif and then Baha for the Green Mountains. He served hot fowl, musaba, fresh bread and cardamom kahwa. We chatted about the route. The zigzags after Taif towards Bani Saad are beautiful, but drive carefully, he advised. Continuing, the terrain rose steadily. Near the Taif escarpment, the real climb began with winding roads offering first glimpses of cooler air and greener patches. We reached Taif by early afternoon, the city of roses at higher elevation, noticeably cooler than Jeddah. Assalamu alaikum. The hotel staff welcomed us. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Taif. Wa alaikum assalam. We are tired but happy, cousin said. We explored Taif's rose farms in the afternoon. The air was fragrant with blooming roses. Nearby villages like Al-Shafa, about 30 kilometers from Taif, offered terraced fields, date palms and mountain views. We drove there for sunset, lush greenery contrasting rocky slopes. A local farmer greeted us. Assalamu alaikum! Hi, how are you enjoying our mountains? We bought fresh roses and honey in Kusa as well. Day 2 to 3, Taif to Bani Saad, zigzag wonders and green foothills. The next morning, after Fajr and a hearty breakfast of aish and local cheese, we headed south towards Bani Saad. This stretch featured some of the most thrilling zigzag roads, sharp hairpin turns climbing through dramatic escarpments. Subhanallah, cousin exclaimed as we navigated the twists. The valleys below were flooded with green vegetation after seasonal rains, juniper trees, shrubs, and small farms creating emerald patches. Baboons watched from the sides occasionally. We stopped at viewpoints multiple times, the cool wind refreshing. Assalamu alaikum. A roadside vendor near Bani Saad greeted us. Hi, how are you? Come try our coffee. Wa alaikum assalam. We are blessed, I replied. We enjoyed kahwa and dates while admiring the big green mountains. Bani Saad and surrounding areas like Al-Hada offer dense greenery and panoramic views. We explored small nearby villages such as those in the Sarawat Mountains region, traditional houses nestled among orchards. The air was crisp, filled with the scent of wet earth and pine, broseed. This is why we came. These flooded green valleys and zigzag thrills. We spent the night in a guest house in the Bani Saad area, sharing stories with locals over mint tea. Kaif halak? They asked. Alhamdulillah, excellent, we replied warmly. Day 4-6, Bani Saad to Al-Baha, entering the forested highlands. From Bani Saad, we continued to Al-Baha, about 280 kilometers of scenic driving through highland terrain. The roads wound through increasingly lush landscapes, dense forests, misty peaks, and valleys overflowing with greenery. Upon reaching Al-Baha, the city of fog, the temperature dropped delightfully. The city sits amid over 40 forests, surrounded by big green mountains. At our accommodation, Assalamu alaikum. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Al-Baha. Wa alaikum salam. The drive was stunning, we answered. We visited Ragdan Forest Park, vast juniper woodlands perfect for walking. Nearby villages included Di Ain, which is also known as Di Ain, the stunning marble village with whitewashed stone houses built on a marble mountain overlooking green valleys with flowing springs. A guide welcomed us. Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. Hi, how are you? Let me show you our heritage. We wandered the ancient alleys, learning its history, other nearby villages and areas around Al-Baha, Baljirashi, lively town with markets, Al-Mandaq, Al-Mikhwah, Al-Aqiq, Gulwa, Al-Qura, and smaller hamlets in the sub-regions like Dus and Shura. We drove through many, stopping to greet locals and admire terraced farms and traditional architecture. One full day was dedicated to Shada mountain caves and coffee farms. The zigzag roads here were exhilarating with views of flooded green plateaus. MashaAllah, Khalid kept saying. We hiked light trails, breathing pure air rich with forest scents. Evenings involved warm conversations. Hi, how are you enjoying our green homeland? Locals asked. We shared tales from Jeddah, Day 7-9, Al-Baha, to deeper Aseer, Tanoma, Abha, and iconic spots. We pushed further south from Al-Baha towards Tanoma and Abha. The route featured more dramatic zigzags along the Hijaz Ridge, empty mountain passes, old villages, and big green flooded valleys. In Tanoma, surrounded by forests and waterfalls, we explored nearby hamlets. The greenery was overwhelming, layer upon layer of emerald slopes. Reaching Abha, the capital of Aseer, at 2,200 plus meters, felt like entering paradise. Cooler air, mist, and lush mountains everywhere. We visited Al-Suda, Jabal Sauda, the Saudi's highest peak. The ascent roads twisted through juniper forests. Assalamu alaikum, a local at the viewpoint said. Hi, how are you? Beautiful, isn't it? Rijal Alma, gingerbread village, was magical with its colorful cot-painted houses overlooking green valleys. Al-Habala, hanging village, offered cable car descents to cliff-perched homes amid thick greenery. We hiked trails in Aseer National Park, passing more small villages and enjoying birdsong in the forests. Nearby Aseer spots included areas around Khamis, Mushait, Namas, Tanama, and many unnamed hamlets dotting the highlands. each with its own charm of stone houses and terraced fields. Al-Namaz was pretty cold and foggy. Day 10 to 12, extended exploration and cultural immersion. We spent days immersed in markets, buying cedar honey and crafts. Every stop brought greetings. Assalamu alaikum. Hi, how are you? Hospitality flowed with shared meals of mathbi, jarish and fresh produce. Reflections by Abha Lake at sunset with green hills reflecting in the water were deeply moving. Subhanallah for this creation, we said together. The return journey back via similar highland routes. For the return, we retraced with variations. Al-Baha to Bani Sa'ad to Taif, then Jeddah. The zigzags felt even more familiar and cherished. We stopped again in favorite villages, saying warm goodbyes. Assalamu alaikum. Safe travels, locals called. Wa alaikum assalam. Hi, how are you? Until next time. Final reflections. This road trip through Taif, Bani Sa'ad, Al-Baha, and deep into Aseer was a true soul-nourishing blessing. From the constant warm Assalamu alaikum and Hi, how are you? Greetings to the majestic big green flooded mountains, misty forests, thrilling zigzag roads, and visits to so many nearby villages like Al-Shafa, Vi'ain, Baljurashi, Al-Mandek, Tanoma, Rijal Alma, Al-Habala, and countless hidden gems. Every kilometer brought us closer to nature and to each other. So see you guys until next time. Do remember me in your prayers and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Because with this small cause of yours, I will get more enthusiasm towards these trips and explorations. We return to Jeddah refreshed, with trunks full of memories and honey. Take care. Bye-bye. See you. Motivation time. Rise above. Unleash your inner champion, ladies and gentlemen, dreamers, fighters, and future legends. Stand tall today because you're not here by accident. You are here because something deep inside you refuses to settle for ordinary. You carry a fire that the world has tried to dim, but today we fan those flames until they become an inferno of unstoppable purpose. Life is not a gentle path. It is a battlefield where dreams are tested, where comfort is challenged, and where excuses are stripped away. Every single one of you has faced moments when quitting seemed easier, the late nights when doubt whispered that you weren't good enough, the rejections that cut deep, the failures that made you question your worth. But hear this truth loud and clear. Your greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every single time you fall. Look at history. Every legend you admire once stood exactly where you stand now, facing uncertainty. Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before the light bulb shone. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter changed the world. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, yet became the greatest of all time. Their secret wasn't talent alone. Their secret was relentless belief and unbreakable resilience. You possess that same power right now. Inside you is a champion waiting to be awakened. The question isn't whether you have what it takes. The question is, will you give yourself permission to become who you are meant to be? Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is a myth. The perfect moment is now. This breath, this heartbeat, this decision. Your dreams don't care about your age, your background, your past mistakes, or your current circumstances. They only care about your commitment. Are you willing to fight for them when it's inconvenient? When no one is watching? When progress feels invisible? Success is not a straight line. It is messy, painful, and filled with detours. But every setback is secretly preparing you for a greater comeback. Every no you hear is redirecting you toward a bigger yes. Every tear you cry in private is watering the seeds of your future strength. Pain is not your enemy, it is your teacher. Discomfort is not punishment, it is the price of greatness. I want you to close your eyes for a moment and visualize your future. See yourself standing on the stage of your dreams. Feel the pride swelling in your chest. Hear the applause, not from others, but from the version of you that refused to quit. That future self is not a fantasy. That future self is waiting for the current you to make the daily decisions that bridge today and tomorrow. Start small, but start now. Wake up earlier, work harder, learn more, love deeper, forgive faster. Take care of your body, your mind, and your spirit. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher. Cut out the noise that drains your energy. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your accomplishments. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going when motivation fades. Remember this: you are stronger than your excuses. You are more capable than your fears. You are wiser than your doubts. The same power that created stars and oceans flows through your veins. You were not born to live small. You were born to create, to lead, to inspire, to build, to love, and to leave this world better than you found it. There will be days when you feel like giving up. On those days, remember why you started. Remember the people counting on you. Remember the version of yourself that you promised to become. Let that vision pull you forward when your strength runs low. You don't need permission from the world. You don't need perfect conditions. You only need to decide, right here, right now, that you will no longer play small. That you will chase your dreams with the ferocity of someone who knows their time is limited. Because it is. Every sunrise is a new opportunity. Every sunset is a reminder that today is gone forever. So rise up. Stand tall. Square your shoulders. Look fear in the eye and say, not today. Not ever. You are destined for greatness. You have everything you need within you. The only thing left is to begin. The world is waiting for your unique light. Don't hide it. Don't dim it. Let it shine so brightly that others find their own courage through you. Be the example. Be the leader. Be the miracle. Today is your day. This moment is your moment. Your future is not written. It is being written by the choices you make right now. So go out there and write a story so powerful, so inspiring, so legendary that it echoes through generations. You are unstoppable. You are extraordinary. You are enough. Now go claim what is yours. Believe it. Live it. Become it.
Sometimes there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to.